standing. So we're going to start today's class. Start your watch if you need. We're going to do work through the whole body. Obviously we will focus on all the smaller muscles. So let's get started. Rolling the shoulders. Standing with your feet hip distance apart. Breathing out. So we're going to do a little bit of scapular work today as well. Getting those shoulder blades moving. And arms out to the side. Rolling those shoulders. That's it. Breathing out. Perfect. Loosening everything off. Alright, from here we're going to go into our roll down. So standing up nice and tall. I'm just going to turn side on. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Soften your knees. I'm standing right on the squeaky floorboard. Okay, from here you're going to breathe in. On a breath out. Pull that belly button in. Tuck your chin down. Let your arms completely relax. Let them hang down. Make sure, Annalie, your hands are here. Let them hang. That's it. And curling down one vertebra at a time. Make sure the bottom of your head's relaxed. And on a breath out, curling up. Tucking that pelvis under. You want to roll up. One, let your arms relax. Let them go heavy. That's it. Let your arms just hang. There we go, curling up, shoulder blades down and back, and head comes up last. Nice, we're going to go for two more. Breathing in, and out. Soften the knees, pulling that belly button in, curling down. Your arms will be completely relaxed, and feel that stretching in your lower back. And on a breath out, curling up, pulling that belly button in. Trying to think of stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other. Slide those shoulders down and back, and head comes up last. Nice, one more. Curling down. Imagine dropping a string of pearls, one pearl at a time. We all have a part of our back that gets tight, but you really want to try and breathe into that. Stretch it out. Nice. Now from here, you want to swing your body side to side like a ragdoll. Your head is relaxed, your arms relaxed, that's it. Bend your knees slightly, make your knees a little bit softer. Bend them, that's it. Very nice. And coming down onto the mat. Okay, coming down onto the mat. There we go. Alright, on your hands and knees, we're going to do our shoulder protraction, retraction. So you're going to pull that shoulder blade forward and back. So we're literally just doing this with the arms in this position. But you don't want to round your whole back. It's purely those shoulder blades are moving forward on the rib cage. So make sure your knees are under your hips, hands are under the shoulders. Turn your wrists out, your hands out if you need. Tummy pulled in away from the floor. We're going to breathe out. Push the floor away. Breathe in. So we're protracting, retracting. That's it. And breathing out. Going up, protract, push the floor away, and sink. Keep your belly button pulled in the whole time. We're going for 10. So your back stays dead still. We're just moving those shoulder blades forward and back. That's it. Nice. Breathing out. So it's a small movement. Let's go for two more. One. Nice. Now holding it here. Tuck your toes under at the back. So we tuck your toes under. We're going to lift up those knees. If your wrist gets sore, you can go on your fists or just turn you can always put a little bit of padding under your wrists if you need. So shoulders down and back, tummy in. We're going to lift the knees and hold it for 5 seconds. Let's go. Breathing out to lift. Hold up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down. And again, straight up. Lifting up those knees. Nice. Bring your shoulders away from the ears. Slide them down your back. That's it. And down. Nice. 3 more. Push the floor away. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. 2 more. Breathing out and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. And very last time. Breathing out, lift. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Nice, roll out those wrists. You're going to put your left leg in front of you. over your ankle. Make sure your knees directly over that ankle. Slide your back leg back. Hands on the inside. That's it. And we're going to rotate those hips side to side. Nice. Feeling a good stretch. Let's go for 2 more. 1. Nice. Now from here, you're going to straighten that front knee. You want to send your hips back. Hands can go wherever you need. Make sure this knee goes straight and coming forward. We're going for 5. Breathing out. Stretch. And forward. Good. 3 more. And forward. Lift your chest. 2. Nice. Last 1. Very good. Let's change legs. So make sure the knee is over your ankle. Slide that back leg back. Hands on the floor. And let's rotate those hips side to side. Think of wagging your tail like a doggy. That's it. All right, taking it back from here. So dig your heel in, straighten that front knee, hands wherever you need them to be, and coming forward. When you come forward, think of lifting your chest. Breathing out, stretch, and forward. We're going for 5, so we've got 3 more. Straighten it back. You want to think of sticking your bum out behind you so you get that stretch all the way from the insertion. Let's go for 1 more. Very nice. All right, from here we're going to go into our plank. So, the options for your plank, we're going to do your plank on the knees. You're going to clasp your hands together, place the elbows on the floor in this position to start. You want to get your nose in front of your hands, so you're going quite far forward. And the reason we do that is that we don't want to work your upper trapezius, your neck. We want to try and work your lats here. So by going forward, it encourages work here rather than hunching. So from here, take those knees back, drop your hips down so you've got a nice straight line, and squeeze your bottom. Tummy pulled in, let's hold it. You want to think of pulling that belly button in away from the floor. Squeeze your bum, shoulders down and back. Let's go for 10, 9, breathing out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down. Very nice. Take it into a child's pose. So take your bottom back towards your heels. Stretch out that back. Very nice. How did that feel?
Oh, hard.
Hard. Okay, good. It should be hard. The plank never gets easier. It doesn't matter how experienced you are. There's just various levels of making it harder. And it's always hard. It's just one of those exercises. Right, we're going to come into a side plank.
Okay.
Knees are bent onto your elbow. So from here, you want your elbow directly under that shoulder. The temptation is to have it too far out. You want to bring it right in under that shoulder and then lift up that rib cage. So you don't want to sink here. You want to think of using those muscles, lifting up the rib cage, sliding the shoulders down, knees together. We're going to breathe out and lift up the hips. Let's go. So lifting up, beautiful. This arm can be up if you want. It can be along your side. Think of scooping in those abs. Squeeze your bottom. You want to tilt your pubic bone towards me, so you're really tilting that pelvis. Lifting up the rib cage. Push that elbow in for 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and taking it down. Very nice. Let's change sides. We've got a great side plank. Okay, so setting it up again, elbow directly under that shoulder. Think of lifting up that rib cage. Slide those shoulders down and back. Beautiful. Tummy pulled in, knees bent. Have your knees not so in front of you. Have them back a little bit there. And let's go, breathing out to lift. Arm can be up or along your side, pushing the elbow into the floor. Lifting up the rib cage. Let's hold for 10. Nice. 5, 3, 2, 1, and coming down. Well done. Let's lie on your back. Have your feet quite close to your bottom. So as close as you can manage, as much as your knees will allow, because we want to work the glutes, not the hamstrings. So the closer your feet are to your bottom, the more it works the butt. If your feet are quite far away, it works the hammies. Right, so from here, you're going to tilt that pubic bone towards the ceiling. Push through the heels and lifting up that bum. Squeeze. I want you to think of tilting, pushing through the heels, lift up a little bit higher, and now tilt that pelvis. So you want to tip the pubic bone towards the ceiling, squeeze your bottom, and then curl down one vertebra at a time. Make sure the very last thing that touches the ground is the coccyx. So you want to really tilt that pelvis, breathing out as you roll up. Tip the coccyx towards the ceiling and imagine a piece of string peeling you up, one vertebra at a time. That's it. So at the top, when you're at the top, you don't want to extend your back, you want to think of tilting that pelvis. Tuck under, so your hip bones go back. That's it. And then curling down, one vertebra at a time. From the rib cage, the very last thing to touch the ground is the coccyx. So really squeeze your bum, tilt that pelvis a little bit more. That's it. Breathing out to lift. So have a quick look at me. I want you to think from here, you want to think of tilting that pelvis more this way. So if my hands are on my hips, you want to tuck like that. So I'm tilting my pubic bone forward and my hip bones go back. Okay, so I'm not sticking my bum out or it's not flat. I want to literally do that. So as you lift with this, I want you to focus on that. So in this position, you want to get that tilt and then curl up one vertebra at a time. Really squeezing your bum. That's much better. And from here to check, if you place your fingers on your pubic bone and your palms on your hip bones, you should see that your pubic bone is a little bit higher than those hip bones.
Yeah.
And then that's perfect. And then curl down one vertebra at a time. Make sure the coccyx is the very last thing. Pulling that tummy in. That's it. Beautiful. Nice. Let's go for 4 more. Breathing out to lift. Suck that belly button in towards the spine. Roll that pelvis. Push through the heels. Squeezing up. And then curling down from the rib cage, one vertebra at a time. Very nice. 3 more. Pushing through the heels. Squeeze the bum. Pull the tummy in. Now roll down through that rib cage, one vertebra at a time. Coccyx is the last thing to touch. That's it. It's hard work. 2 more. Breathing out, squeeze. Nice, and curling down. One vertebra at a time. Very nice. Last one, we're going to hold it up there. Breathing out to lift. And squeeze and hold. Now, reconnect that connection in your tummy. We're going to open and close the knees. Breathing out. Keep that squeeze in the bum for 10. 9, 8, tummy pulled in, don't arch the back. 7, still keep that pubic bone higher than your hip bone. That's it. 3, 2, 1, curling all the way down. Nice, hug those knees into your chest. Beautiful. Right, from here we're going to go into our leg swap. So legs in tabletop. Hands by your side, tilt that coccyx towards your nose. So again, tip that pelvis, so you think of rolling it, that's it. Tummy pulled in, we're going to breathe in, tap one leg down, breathing out to lift. So breathe in, tap one foot, Perfect. Hinging from the hip. Keep your knee bent. And we're just hinging from the hip. So keep your knees bent and you tuck your foot down so the knee stays bent to 90 degrees. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Tap the foot. We're alternating sides. Now when you tap, make sure you're not rolling that pelvis. You want to keep that coccyx pulled towards your nose. Let's go for 5. Tummy pulled in. 4. 3. Nice. 2. That's perfect. 1. Place those feet down. Right, coming onto your hands and knees again. Now with this, if you find your wrists get very uncomfortable in this position, you can drop it down to your elbows. So both are an option. Okay, the elbows for the first one we're actually going to do because it gives us a little bit more range. So take your arms down, get your nose in front of your hands. We're going to take your right leg only and we're going to do a donkey kick. So donkey kick, your knee stays at 90 and you kick your foot up to the ceiling and back down. Now the temptation with this is to arch your back, but you want to keep your back dead still and only go as far as you can using your butt. That's it. Let's go for 10, tummy pulled in. 9, so think of pulling your abs away from the floor. 8. Good. 6. 5. Squeeze that bum. 3 more. That's it. 2. 1. Very nice. Now stay there. Come onto your hands if your wrists are okay. If you need to stay on your elbows, you can. Same leg. You're going to take the leg out to the side they call it fire hydrant, like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Okay. So from here, the leg's coming directly out to the side. That's it. Slide those shoulders down and back. Tummy pulled in. Breathe out as you lift. Good. That's it. Really set those shoulders. Pull the abs in away from the floor. Nice work. Let's go for 5. 4. Very nice. 3. 2. 1. Perfect. Now we're going to change sides. So drop back down to the elbows for the donkey kick. Make sure you pull your tummy in away from the floor. So my back flattens. Nose is forward. And we're going to kick that foot up to the ceiling and back down. Good. Making sure that your back doesn't move. The only movement that happens is from the butt. So we kick it up. There we go. Tummy pulled in. Let's go for 5. 4. Kick that foot to the ceiling. Breathing out as you lift. 2. 1. Nice. Now coming up onto those hands. Set the shoulders down and back. We're going to go into our fire hydrant. Leg out to the side. Tummy pulled in the whole time. Breathing out. That's it. Keep your body nice and still and we're just lifting that hip. There we go. Shoulders down. Pull those abs in. Let's go for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Very nice. Good job. Coming to sit on your bottom, have your feet in front of you. You want to have your knees hip distance apart, so you got your knees here. Arms out in front of you. So what we're going to do now is a half roll down. So some people struggle with sit-ups. You're actually pretty good at them. But from here, we're going to start curling down from the pelvis. So you're going to roll the pelvis. I'm tucking my coccyx towards my nose. Pulling that belly button in. Look at your belly button. Roll down 1 vertebra at a time to about here. And then rolling all the way back up again. So we're not going all the way flat, we're doing half. Keep your hands off your knees, shoulders down and back, breathing out to start. Start at the pelvis. Tip that coccyx towards your nose. Look at your belly button, curling down halfway, and breathing out to come up. Very nice. Turn sideways for me so I can see you doing it. That's it. So sitting up nice and tall. Okay, so from here, curl down, breathing out. Look at that belly button. Still pull your shoulders away from the ears. Don't hunch the shoulder blades to your ears. Arms stay up and breathing out. Nice. Now when you come back, make sure you sit up tall. So straighten up. There, that's it. You want to be able to, as you go down, you don't want to hunch the shoulders to make it round. You want to almost round here in your lower back. So the rounding is happening here, not here. Okay? So let's go 5 more. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in, breathing out. Rolling down. And breathing out to come up. Extend that chest at the top. That's it. So you almost want to think of sitting up nice and tall right on your sit bones. Now roll off those sit bones. Breathing out. Pull your belly button in. Look at your belly button. Whoops. So we want to stop just before that happens. So that's your tipping point, okay? So the minute you feel your legs coming up, you've got to go back up again. So really round that back. We've got 4 more. That's it, and up. Making sure you're not hanging onto your legs. 3 more, shoulders down. Lift your chest at the bottom. When you're sitting up, not there, sorry. Come back to the middle, the start. Lift your chest, sit up nice and tall. I don't want you rounded here. Arms up in front of you, above your knees. Shoulder blades pull down. That's it. Now curl from the pelvis. Look at your belly button. Now you must round like a ball. And now breathing out to come up. Very good. 2 more. Sit up tall, lift your chest. And now curl. Breathing out to come up. Very nice. Go for 1 more. Rolling back down. Look at your chest. Tip your coccyx to your nose and up. Very nice. Well done. Love you. Coming to lie on your back. All right. So from here, we're going to go into our single leg stretch. Hands on the floor, legs up in tabletop, tilt your tailbone. If you have back issues, bring your knees in closer, or if you can't keep your back glued to the floor. Otherwise, have your knees in line with your hip, but still tilt your tailbone. We're going to stretch one leg out, nice strong leg, and back. Breathing in, and back. Alternate sides, very good. Keep that coccyx tilted towards your nose. Scoop those abs in. You want every level of the vertebra touching the floor. You want to feel that floor pushing into your back. Keep those feet up. Breathing in and out. If you feel your back, lift your legs higher. Let's go for 5. Tummy pulled in. 4. 3, scooping in those abs, that's it. 2, 1, place those feet down on the floor, have a little rest, open your feet nice and wide, and roll your knees side to side, just to loosen it off from what we've done. Very nice. All right, now we're going to our oblique twist. So, legs up in tabletop, hands behind your head. You're going to breathe out, crunch up. And your legs are going to do what they've just done, but we're going to twist, shoulder to knee. And then come back. And then stretch that leg out, twist, other side. Good. Make sure you stretch that leg out. Even if you have to stretch that leg up, I want it straight. That's it. So whichever leg you're twisting towards, you bend, the other leg straightens. That's it. Breathing out. Good. I want to see a difference between your legs. I want your one leg to go straight and the other leg bent. Even if it's up here, I want it straight. Pull that tight. Your leg can be up if you need, or you can drop it wherever you can, but the other leg must be straight. Okay. So bend your knees to start. That's it. And twist. Perfect. Twist. Very nice. Go for 2 more. Perfect. 1. Last one. And relax. Beautiful. That was well done. Really, really good. I'd rather you do 4 or 5 perfect ones. And I hope that means you're patting your tummy because you feel it working. Okay, stay sitting. We're going to do something called roll like a ball. I think we did this the other day. You're going to sit with your feet off the floor, hold your knees, round your back. Look at your belly button. That's it. You want to try and roll back onto your back, breathing out to come up. So
That's going to be
hold your knees if you want to. That's it. Eventually it becomes a stomach exercise where you don't need to hold on and you just don't roll too far back. Roll back to about your sort of shoulder blades. So just kind of roll there.
I have that tummy muscle.
You'll get those tummy muscles. They'll come, I promise. So really round your back more and try it from here. Let's go. Breathing out. Roll back and breathing out. There you go. So close. So close. We'll get there. Stay down on your back. Stretch out your legs. Stretch out your arms. That's it. Right. Bring that right knee into your chest. And stretch your left leg out. Along the floor. That's it. And pull that knee across. Stretching out your low back. Use your opposite hand to pull it down. That's it. Have the other arm out to the side. You want to think of that arm being really stretched out. That's it. Beautiful. All right, bring the other knee into the chest. Stretch the right leg out. And taking it across, stretching out your back. And coming back, rolling up. Awesome job, Adeline. You're getting a lot stronger. It's amazing. I can really see a difference. Well done.